morning, everyone. We are on the way to take Ty to his trainer. It's still the substitute trainer. I'm actually have a meeting for him today to meet, just a minute, Bryke, to meet a possible new trainer. But he is going with his old temporary, like his fill-in person today. And Jack has school today. His spring break is over. He didn't have his school yesterday or Friday because of spring break, but he has it today. And anyway, we're headed there right now, but I am going to stop and get a much needed coffee on the way. I am so tired. Ty got up at 2:30 in the morning and was up the rest of the night. So I have been awake since 2:30 and I'm exhausted. I didn't go to bed till 10:30 because I was staying up visiting with my brother, they're all back at home still sleeping at my house, but I unfortunately was up most of the night and I am exhausted. So I'm gonna go get a coffee and take Ty to his trainer. I don't know how that kid is still awake, because I wouldn't be if I didn't have to be. But then I gotta hurry and get home, edit the vlog, get breakfast for my brother and his family, and then get to a meeting. So it's just one of those mornings where it's like rushing. They need to get on the road so that they can get home. They have a very, very long drive ahead of them. And so they want to get out sometime this morning. I'm not sure exactly when, but yeah, so I'm gonna get back and hopefully get there before they have to leave. I just had to say goodbye to my brother and his family, and it's so sad. I have such a hard time when I have to say goodbye to someone, and they don't even have to leave yet, but they're leaving in like a half hour or so. But I have a meeting for Ty in like 5 minutes that I have to go to in town, and so I had to leave. But it's really hard. I miss my family a lot, and so when one of them gets to come and stay, or some of them, it's so exciting, and I have a really hard time when they have to leave. I'm gonna miss them a lot, a whole lot. Alright, we just got done at the meeting for Koi Koi, and it went really good. I actually really like the new FSS. She's super sweet. I don't know about the trainer yet. I just don't know her yet, and I want to see how she works with Ty. So we're going to do some trial days and see how, like, if they're compatible and how they work together and stuff, and then we'll see. But she has been a trainer before, so that is a plus. We are at the school to pick up Jack, and we have a very grumpy little boy in this car. He did not get enough sleep last night, and neither did Ty or me, so oh, it's been one of those days where he just cries over everything and is really tired. Over the last couple days that my brother and his family were here, my nephew was sick. He had a viral something going on with like a fever and sores in his mouth and stuff like that. Anyway, I kind of think that Bryker may have gotten it because he's getting really, really ornery. He just fell asleep, which he hardly ever does in the day, and he is saying his mouth is owie, and so I'm like, oh great. And then I just felt Ty, and he's getting a fever, and so I have a feeling it's going to be a rough couple of days at our house. My nephew is pretty miserable, so I'm hoping that that's not what they're coming down with, but I don't know. But we gotta go get some Tylenol from the store because we don't have any more at the house. We had a little bit left, but I just looked at the bottle and it was expired, so we're running to the store to get some Tylenol or Advil or some fever reducer of some kind. I'm actually waiting for a phone call back from the neurologist right now because I called to see, Ty hasn't had a fever since he's been on all these medications, and so I don't know what's safe to give him with the medications that he's on. So I called them to find out. I'm waiting for them to call me back so that I can get whatever's safest to give him with the medicines that he's on. So I think Tylenol is probably going to be our best bet, but I want to make sure before that it's even safe to give to him. We are just about home and all 3 boys have a fever now, so I'm pretty sure they're coming down with what my nephew had when he got to my house, and I'm dreading it because he was miserable, and so I feel really bad that my boys are all getting sick. They all have fevers, they're all miserable, and I'm worried about all of them, but I'm really worried about Ty because sometimes he ends up in the hospital when he's sick, and so I really don't want that to be the case. Every time he gets sick, I just cringe because I am so worried that, you know, he's gonna be in the hospital and I have to be away from my other kids, and I'm just really hoping that the seizures don't get out of control, or that's where we're gonna end up, is at the hospital, and that just sucks. So hopefully things go good. I mean, at least as good as they can. It's a not feeling very good little boy party in mommy's bed, huh? They are all not feeling good. They all have fevers. They've all had Tylenol, and now they're all laying in mommy's bed. I'll go get it. They're all gonna lay in mommy's bed because they all don't feel very good. So that's how our night is going, huh, guys?